402-480-2840.
Imagine a healthier, more active, physically fit version of yourself. If you've been putting off getting into shape, now is the time with the Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping 10-Week Challenge. Our program combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching to help you achieve your fitness goals. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the enrollment fee. The next challenge begins on March 23rd. You can get all the info at fxblincoln.com. Don't wait any longer. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 40th and Yankee Hill and 70th and Vine.
Hello?
Believe it or not, old phones are one of the most common pain points in offices today. Many of these phones are beyond repair because parts aren't available to fix outdated devices. Whether it's a traditional phone system or cloud-based VoIP technology, Hamilton Business Phones can help upgrade your connection. We make it easy to sync your office phone with your cell for seamless call handling, no matter where you work. If your current office phone can't do this, you deserve better. Hire your local experts. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Your child was embarrassed when you arrived at their basketball game. 75% of parents or guardians report current alcohol use. Drinking alcohol can cause harm to children and loved ones. By drinking less, your child will be excited to see you at their basketball game. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Hi, this is Pastor Tom. Did you know there's a place kids can seek out help when they're away from home and something goes wrong? They find themselves in a difficult spot or even a dangerous situation. Maybe another child is bullying them or a stranger is following them. Perhaps on a date and things just go bad. In Lincoln, here's where they can find help. It's called Safe Place. Safe Place is a national program for children taking place in thousands of cities across the United States. The People City Mission is sponsoring this program in our community and has set up a number of businesses, fire stations, schools, and nonprofits around the city to become safe locations where kids can seek out help. They just need to look for the big yellow sign that says Safe Place on it. Then go inside and ask for help. We will be quickly connected to them and ensure they make it back home or to whatever resources are needed. If you'd like to find out more about Safe Place and ways in which you can get involved, just go to pcmlincoln.org. Remember, when we all do a little, we change a lot.
This is a presentation of the 2024 State Basketball Tournament on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. State basketball broadcasts are presented by Union Bank and Trust, Southeast Community College, Platte Valley Equipment, Nebraska Hematology Oncology, Wingstop, Sand Hills Global, Roofing Service Company, High Electric, Eustis Body Shop, the Nebraska Army National Guard, Pizza Ranch, Members Owned Credit Union, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Sunbelt Rentals, Acres, App Concrete, Doane University, the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, and Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Now, calling all the action from Pinnacle Bank Arena, here's Josh Lill.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into this presentation of the NSAA Boys Class D1 State Quarterfinals, live from Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. As we begin a stretch of 6 boys quarterfinals games today on the Ticket airwaves, we have the number 1 seeded North Platte St. Patrick Irish going up against the 8 seed Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays. Thank you again for tuning into the broadcast on this brisk Thursday morning in the capital city. I'm Josh Lill. Enrique Alvarez-Clary back in the studio. We have a couple storylines to unpack heading into this D1 state quarterfinal. We'll kind of recap how each team got here. Starting with the Irish, hailing from St. Patrick's, 21-3 on the year with a record of 3-0 in district play coming into this one, ranked 27th in the state of Nebraska. In sub-districts, they were the number 1 seed. They took down Maxwell and Hemmingford, then went on to defeat Overton 69-44 in the district title. That would be the District 1 final title. For the Blue Jays of Guardian Angels Central Catholic, they were the 2 seed in sub-districts, and it was a cool story to see not only them take down Bancroft Rosalie, but they defeated Howells Dodge twice They took them down. They were the number 1 seed in sub-districts and then took Howells Dodge down again in the district finals, 46-39 in an overtime win. The Blue Jays are currently ranked 105th in the state of Nebraska and have a .500 record of 13 even with a record of 0-1 in district play. So one of the main players for North Platte St. Pat's coming into this is Brecken Erickson, who's averaging 19 points and 11 rebounds this year for the Irish. And the Irish are in their 3rd consecutive state championship. They actually won it for D1, Class D1, back in 2022 and lost the title last year. So a chance for them to take 2 out of 3 and kind of get close to establishing a dynasty here in the early 2020s. So Guardian Angels, they are at state for the first time since 2017. And you know what? You're getting 16 a game from junior Connor Kralik, which is always going to be a boost. But it's not going to just come down to the play of Kralik, right? You need everybody else to step it up on the offensive side of the ball. St. Pat's is a team that's going to come firing on all cylinders. So how can you put the pressure on them? Well, you have to distribute the scoring as best as possible. So we'll take a break here as we'll pause for the national anthem, and we'll get starting lineups to you right back after this break. Here you're listening to High School Hoops and the D1 Boys quarterfinals here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
The good sports at Bison don't just manufacture sports equipment. Our employees watch, play, coach, and support student athletes at all levels. We're proud sponsors of the NSAA and big fans of the state basketball tournaments. Good luck to all the teams and welcome to Lincoln. If your team needs new basketball, volleyball, soccer, or other sports equipment, visit www.bisoninc.com or call 800-247-7668. Or pick up a basketball hoop for your driveway at Nebraska Sports or Shields.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12, like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
The Coach's Pep Talk. Done well, it creates strong team unity, improves motivation, and attitude. So when Platte Valley Equipment says they're here to help you succeed, you'll have their 100% support to help you handle any task with their John Deere equipment that gets the job done every time. And with low monthly payments, well, that should be some serious motivation to visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com. Proud sponsor of the 2024 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Come see the exciting career opportunities in the world of large ag. Acres, your Nebraska John Deere dealer, is hosting a career fair during our 2024 Ag and Turf Expo. Learn about career opportunities in service, sales, parts, and precision ag, as well as other roles in Acres business support team. Join us at the Sandhills Global Event Center March 6th and 7th or Fauner Park March 21st and 22nd. Go to acres.com/expo24 for details.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Starting lineups for both teams have been announced. Both teams are meeting at half court right now to shake hands before this D1 boys quarterfinal get set here. Starting lineups for the Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays: Cody and Sam Haas, Connor Kralik, Bryce Bailey, and Miles Dinslage. And as for the North Platte St. Pat's Irish, it's Logan Winder, Brecken Erickson, Sam Troshinsky, Jackson Roberts, and Sutton Tickle. Head coaches for both teams: William O'Malley leads the charge for the Irish, assisted by Brendan Lines. As for the Blue Jays of Guardian Angels Central Catholic, Brian Mendlick, assisted by Nate Bruning and Dwayne Mendlick. St. Pat's Irish in white jerseys with green at the top of the jerseys and bottom of the shorts, with green letters and numbers bordered by yellow, as the tip is won by the Irish. And we are underway. Uniforms for the Blue Jays: all solid blue with sky blue going down the sides of the jerseys and the shorts with white letters and numbers. St. Pat's going left to right with the ball is Winder. Winder crosses it, top of the key. And there's Tickle, back to Winder. Over to Troshinsky. Troshinsky, top of the key, over to Winder. Moving it really quickly are the Irish. Tickle nearly threw that one away, and it is stolen. With the takeaway is Crowley. Connor Kralik with the slam dunk to get the quarterfinals started. 2-0 with 7:20 left to go here in the first. In the left post on the right side, here's St. Pat's. Entrance down low. Here's Erickson on the right post. Has that one taken away by Sam Haas. Blue Jays going right to left, taking their time with 7:06 to go. They've got 2 steals and a slam dunk to show for their work in this one so far. Top of the key, over it goes to Dinslage. Dinslage thought about going to his right. No dribble handoff over to Sam Haas. Nearly threw that one away and does end up throwing it away after he did not like the dribble handoff at first. Sent that one toward the cameraman on the baseline. Clock stops at 6:51. It's a 2-0 lead for the Blue Jays. Bring the ball up the court for St. Pat's. Here's Sam Troshinsky over to Winder. Winder on the right elbow finds Troshinsky. Troshinsky with a jab step to his right. High ball fake over to the top of the key. 3-point attempt for Winder off the front of the rim and no good. Rebounded by Sam Haas. Sam Haas bringing it up the court himself, crosses the Huskers logo. Looking right, dribbles right, finds his teammate Kralik. Kralik thought about going left, goes right, pops from the top of the key, takes it himself. That one only hit the backboard, rebounded by Winder, and he's out running for St. Pat's. Nearly loses control in that far right corner and has that one stolen away by Sam Haas. Haas Gets it over to Bailey. Bailey over to Dinslage. Back over to Sam Haas. Sam Haas bringing this one up the court. It took 3 passes, but eventually the Blue Jays got it across. He's driving on his own. Has that one poked free midair. Stolen and taken away by Troshinsky. Troshinsky finds Winder. Winder driving and draws a foul. It's a blocking foul. 2 shots coming. Winder does a good job of drawing the contact while creating the shot. So he'll have a chance to tie this one up if he can convert both. Clock stops at 5:49 in the first. Again, that foul goes against Kralik, excuse me. First free throw is good for Winder. So St. Pat's with their first points on the morning. Second attempt here. That one good. Winder on the year, averaging 10.3 points per game. Second best on the team behind Brecken Erickson. Blue Jays working quick in transition. And there's Erickson with a huge stuff from behind. Running his Winder, has that one pried free. Diving are the Blue Jays to attempt to save it. They cannot. But how about Brecken Erickson coming from behind on a Blue Jay to just swat that one out of the air and heads up running by Logan Winder to collect that ball and move up the court as quick as possible. Post entrance feed to Erickson, and he'll head to the stripe for 2. This one should go against Miles Dinslage. Five and a half minutes left to go in this one. Erickson and St. Pat's with a chance to take the lead, and they do. So Brecken Erickson this year averaging 19 points, nearly 11 rebounds per game, and has 37 assists this year. 2 for 2 at the stripe there for Erickson. It's a 4-2 lead with 5.5 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. That one just heaved up into traffic, but it's corralled by Kralik. Kralik, hesitation on the right elbow on the left side of the court. Spinning, fading, good. Connor Kralik with all the points today for the Blue Jays so far, and does so with style there. St. Pat's pushing tempo quickly. Here's Winder, top of the key. Over to the left elbow, finds Troshinsky. The ball cycled the way around. All the way around on the right elbow. There's Winder, back to the far side, over to Tickle. Tickle over to Winder at the top of the key. Right elbow over to Troshinsky. Entrance down low, looking for Roberts. Roberts nearly had that one stolen away, and it is eventually stolen away. And a foul is drawn. Bailey draws it. This one against Sam Troshinsky. Jesse Steffen checking in for the Blue Jays. So here come the blue and the white. Pushing tempo at the right elbow. Kralik over to Steffen. Worked into the near left, or the far left corner, excuse me. Cross-court pass back up to the top of the elbow and back out to the top of the key. Driving is Bailey. Bailey picked up his dribble on that right elbow. Cross-court pass on the near left side. Cody Haas thought about a shot. No good. Rebounded by Erickson. And taking his time bringing this one up is Sam Troshinsky. Troshinsky just averaging 4.5 points this year per game. Into the corner. Troshinsky, baseline feed to Erickson. Brecken Erickson with another 2 points. He's got 4. 4:05 left to go here in the first. It's a 6-4 lead for St. Pat's. And it seems like that is the big weapon for North Platte St. Pat's. If they could just find Brecken Erickson down low, there's not many people that can really stop him. His strength gives him a big edge. Fading shot in the post, no good. Joseph Schwer with the missed attempt. Offensive rebound here. Fading shot, another fading shot by Kralik. No good. He got his own rebound there. So I guess he gets to pad the stats a little bit there. Foul there goes against Schwer. So that's Schwer's first personal foul. 3 team fouls for Guardian Angels Central Catholic, 1 for North Platte St. Pat's. Trey Formansky checking in. Also Ben Herrigs for St. Pat's. Beautiful 3-pass entry over to Erickson. Erickson back out to Fermansky. Over to Erigs. Erigs fading inside and gets that one to go. Ben Hyrigs gets that runner. It's an 8-4 lead for North Platte St. Pat's. Defended heavily is Cody Haas by Simon Rosnowski. And a turnover by Bryce Bailey. Stepped out of bounds on that far sideline on the far left corner. 8-4, 3:03 left to go here in the first. Hyrigs bringing this one up. Over to Winder. Winder on the right elbow. Top of the key. Over to Hyrigs. Back over to Winder on the right elbow. Top of the key. It goes over to Fermansky. Looking right. Looks back right over to Winder. It seems like they just love to have the ball in his hands. Here's Hyrigs back over to Winder. Winder driving left. Top of the key. Dribble handoff over to Fermansky. Into Erickson on the right post. Back out to 3 for Fermansky. No good offensive rebound by Erickson on the left post. Spinning. Driving. Trying to power it through. No good offensive rebound there. And a foul drawn by Simon Romanowski. So inbounds play for the Blue Jays. As he did step out of bounds. So Guardian Angels Central Catholic retains possession here. Here's Kralik. Kralik. Jump stop, hard at the free throw line. Throws that one up off the back iron. No good offensive rebound by Bryce Bailey. Bailey in the far right corner. Finds Schwer. Schwer working left into the middle of the post. That one shot up by Dinslage. No good. Rebounded by Hyrigs. Hyrigs working inside. Beautiful feed. Erickson fights through the contact. Hyrigs had to do a jump pass because he did not have the height advantage and found his teammate Brecken Erickson. And a foul is just called against Brecken Erickson. That'll be his first personal foul. So inbounds here in positive territory, we'll say here for the Blue Jays. Defending the inbounds pass is Sutton Tickle. Taking it is Cody Haas for the Blue Jays. Haas finds Steffen. Steffen over to Kralik. Kralik with his left hand working around the court. Nearly stepped out of bounds, but drew a foul. And this one goes against Sutton Tickle. Inbounded. Schwer. Over to Kralik. Kralik double teamed. Gets out of that one with his left hand working his way into the near left corner. Finds Schwer cutting across the paint. This one around the horn it goes on the right wing. Driving is Sam Haas. Haas had to turn around as he was double teamed there. Finds Schwer in the far left corner. Top of the key it goes to Sam Haas. There's Chase Smith. Chase Smith pops from 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Rebound by Sutton Tickle. Irish pushing the tempo. Here's Hyrigs. Hyrigs thought about a pass inside, but he faked it in, went out. Finds Troshinsky. Inside it goes to Erickson, and Erickson's pushed down. Plenty of fouls being called with exactly 60 seconds left in this first quarter. Foul against Chase Smith. That's the 4th foul for the Blue Jays. So 7 combined fouls in this first quarter. Hyrigs thought about a shot, step back, air ball. Can Erickson save it? Throws it off his own teammate, and the Blue Jays retain possession with 55 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. So definitely a grinded out first quarter. A lot of fouls, not a lot of made shots. Stolen by Hyrigs. Wide open layup opportunity is good. A pickpocket play just took that one right off the inbound passer. It's a full court press. The Irish get another steal. 43 seconds. They have a chance to extend their lead. They lead 12-4, but it's stolen away by Sam Haas. Haas with 3 steals in the first quarter and gets a breakaway layup as well. 12-6 with 31 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Here's Hyrigs. Hyrigs over to Sutton Tickle, 25 seconds and counting. Trushinsky over to Hyrigs. Tickle, Trushinsky inside over to Erickson. Erickson thought about going left, spinning right, turning to his left. On the far right corner for three. In and out, Trushinsky misses. And watching it go out of play is Connor Kralik. A smart move, because if he goes to touch that, it's likely out of his reach and it goes out of play. So with 9.5 seconds to go in the first quarter, Blue Jays trail 12-6. They have a chance. They can get a good look and get down the court fast. They could cut this to a one-possession game heading into the second quarter. Inbounded over to Kralik. Kralik double team, finds his teammate. Dinslage wide open, and he gets a layup 12-8. That's exactly the look they wanted. And St. Pat's collapsed on the defensive end. The half-court heave, no good by Ben Hyrigs. So slow start to this one and an exhilarating end to the first quarter. It's a 12-8 lead for the North Platte St. Pat's Irish over the Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays here in this D1 Boys quarterfinal. And you're listening to High School Hoops on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Second quarter action here in this D1 Boys quarterfinal between the North Platte St. Pat's Irish and the Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays. Josh Lill with the call here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. It's a 12-8 lead for the Irish. And the Blue Jays nearly had a buzzer beater. Basically did at the end of the first quarters. That fading shot is no good. Offensive rebound by Brecken Erickson. He might have gotten away with an over and back foul, but he eventually stepped out of bounds, so the Blue Jays retained possession. It was a slow start, but the stellar play of Sam Haas, the extra efforts by Sam Haas, as that one is just thrown away and stolen by Sam Troshinsky, have allowed the Blue Jays to get back into this one. Step back three by Winder off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound by Kralik. Kralik breaking the St. Pat's press. Dribbling through his legs, going left hand, spins right at the free throw line. Finds Sam Haas cutting, passes at the left elbow into the near left corner. Spinning is Bryce Bailey. Bailey heaves that one up. No good. Rebounded by Troshinsky. Troshinsky crosses the timeline. Defended by Sam Haas. Here's Troshinsky. Nearly had a push-off foul there, but he's able to keep it alive. Winder, top of the key over to Troshinsky. Deep from the right elbow on the right side of the court. Here's Tickle over to Winder, top of the key over to Troshinsky. Troshinsky over to Erickson. Erickson near right corner to Tickle. Tickle, top of the key. Troshinsky throws that one in a triple coverage into the paint and has that turned over, stolen by Bryce Bailey. Bailey over to Kralik. Kralik takes some contact, works his way into the far left corner. Crosses it around the arc. Here's Sam Haas. Haas over to Bailey, back out to Sam Haas. Haas looking left, nearly lost his footing. Finds a cutting Kralik. Sam Haas, 4-3. No good. Rebounded there by Brecken Erickson. Running is Troshinsky. 6:13 left to go here in the second quarter. 12-8 lead for St. Pat's. Nobody has scored here in the second quarter yet. In the corner is Tickle in the far right corner. St. Pat's going left to right. Blue Jays going right to left. Three-pointer, good. Who else but Brecken Erickson could get that one to go? With 5:50 left to go in the second quarter, it's a 15-8 lead for North Platte St. Pat's. How can Connor Kralik and company respond for the Blue Jays? Stopping, fading in the middle of the lane, no good. Saving it is Sam Troshinsky. Gets another rebound to his name this quarter. Works a conjunction. with Brecken Erickson. Eventually brings this one up. Finds Erickson on the right elbow. Driving, jump stop in the lane on the right side. Finds a cutting winder across the middle of the lane. No good. Rebound by Bailey. Bailey will take this himself. Bryce Bailey averaging less than a rebound. Actually, 4.4 rebounds per game, excuse me. I was looking at the wrong column. Cutting is Cody Haas. Haven't called his name too much today. Here's Dinslage. Dinslage finds a cutting Sam Haas. No good. Ball rolling on the ground, collected by Kralik. Kralik cutting on the far left side, excuse me. Gets his own rebound, throws that one up. No good. Another offensive rebound for Bailey, but it's waved off. A foul on the ground against St. Pat's. This one goes against Troshinsky. So we're looking at it on the board here. Offensive rebound here by Connor Kralik. Allowed himself to get in good position, but he missed a clean look at the rim. And they still trail 15-8. The Blue Jays, that is, trail 15-8. Post entry on the left side. Kralik fading. Hoha to the line for 2. Jackson Roberts called for the foul. Connor Kralik with a chance to pick up points number 5 and 6. Takes a couple dribbles. Pops that one good as gold. 15-9 with 4:43 left to go here in the second quarter. Second shot here. Good to go. Right now it's Brecken Erickson with a game high 9 points. Kralik with the team high for the Blue Jays of 6. Erickson crosses it over to Winder. Top of the key over to Hyrigs. Hyrigs into the near right corner. Eventually finds Erickson. Erickson wanted Winder. It was tipped by the Blue Jays. Enters the back court. Stolen by Kralik. No mercy, but he loses his handle on it. So we'll break down this sequence for you really quickly. Erickson was looking for a cutting Hyrigs at the three-point line. Overthrew it. It was actually tipped by Connor Kralik. Hyrigs kind of took his time in the backcourt trying to get it, and Kralik actually raced down but knocked it out of bounds, so St. Pat's retains possession. 4:07, here they are inside the arc. Stepping back outside of it is Hyrigs. Hyrigs over to Tickle, back to Hyrigs. Erickson on the right elbow, cutting on a jump stop. He comes up limping. Hope he's okay. Took some awkward contact, and a timeout's called by Guardian Angels Central Catholic. And this one will be a 30-second timeout. So we'll take a quick 30-second break. You're listening to High School Hoops on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
3:55 left to go here in the second quarter. 15-10 lead for the North Platte St. Pat's Irish over the Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays. Here's Winder. Logan Winder misses that one. Offensive rebound by Brecken Erickson, and he gets that one to go through. Brecken Erickson with a game-high 11 points. So not only is he doing the dirty work on the boards, but he's finishing inside. And that's exactly what you want if you're head coach William O'Malley. Here's Bailey cutting from the left side, driving hard with his right, has that one knocked away, and it goes off of Bailey, and he kind of just has a palms-up reaction. And that's kind of what happens when shots might not necessarily be falling for your team, and there's just a lot of sloppy errors occurring, right? You just kind of start to get a little frustrated. So Bailey checks out, and Joe Schwer checks in for him. Here's Ben Hyrigs. Hyrigs over to Logan Winder on the right wing, into the right corner, the near right corner, that is, over to Hyrigs. Hyrigs back out top, swung around top of the key. Fermansky back out to Hyrigs. Hyrigs Over to Erickson. Erickson driving with his left hand, spinning. Shot here by Tickle is good. 3-point field goal, Sutton Tickle. It's a 20-10 lead for the Irish. 2:52 left to go here in the second quarter. And the St. Pat's crowd is alive and well. Here's Joe Schwer. Schwer jump stop inside the high school three-point line here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Driving is Sam Haas. Haas had to put the brakes on the right elbow. Finds Dinslage. Dinslage spinning. Oh, a nice dribble fake and a head fake to go with it. And finds himself a wide open layup. Nikola Jokic would be proud of Miles Dinslage right there. Triple twos on the clock. Now 2:20 left to go here in the second quarter. Here's Erickson. Erickson finds Hyriggs. Hyriggs in that far right corner has that one just ripped free by Jesse Steffen. Steffen gives the Blue Jays a fast break opportunity. Here's Sam Haas with the ball now on that left wing. Sends it back up to Schwer and allows the Blue Jays to reset. Directing traffic, there's Jesse Steffen. Inside it goes to Dinslage. Pokes it back out over to Jesse Steffen off the side of the rim. Snagged out of the air by Romanowski. Simon Romanowski with his second rebound recorded today. Here's Erickson driving hard with his right. Jump stop inside. Runs into two Blue Jays. Back out. Three-point opportunity by Winder. No good. Near offensive rebound by Romanowski. Can he corral it? No. And the Blue Jays save it. Extra effort by Dinslage to keep it going. Fast break opportunity. A layup not converted by Jesse Steffen. And the ball just ends up sailing out of bounds, and the Blue Jays miss another key opportunity on the fast break. It's every time they have a chance to capitalize on St. Pat's, who scores the ball at a pretty good rate, they're just getting in their own way. They're not making wide open layups. They're not drawing as much contact as they should. St. Pat's will fly to the ball. It's just a matter of fact, can you work through the defense and force them to draw more contact, force them to create more contact. Three-point opportunity. Erickson, that one long. Corralled by Bryce Bailey. Bailey on the left wing. Over to Sam Haas, top of the key. Over to Schwer. Schwer hands it off, and in exchange to Kralik. Kralik behind the back. No-look pass in the far left corner to Schwer. He is pumped. Cheering at the Blue Jays crowd right behind me with 40 seconds left to go in the first half. A beautiful shot, an even better pass. Wow. Joe Schwer with the three. Connor Kralik with the no-look pass. And with that, we will take a 30-second timeout as the Blue Jays only trail the Irish by 5 with 37 seconds left in this quarter. You're listening to High School Hoops on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Here you go. Coffee's on me and my new BFF. I thought I was your best friend forever. BFF like best financial friend at Members Own Credit Union. Right now, they're offering $100 when you consolidate or transfer a loan or an existing credit card balance and meet requirements. Plus, you get great rates and free advice from a financial partner that will put you first. That sounds like a match made in heaven. Members Own Credit Union is the type of bestie you can count on. Get started today at memberzonecu.org/BFF. Limitations may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
37.2 seconds left to play here in the first half. North Platte St. Pat's leads Guardian Angels Central Catholic 20-15 in this Class D1 quarterfinal. It's been the Connor Kralik show for the Blue Jays, not only passing the ball well, but scoring the ball well too. As a foul is called there against the Blue Jays. Against Joe Schwer. That's his second foul. That one heaved up, goes out of play. Actually went off of Schwer. So with exactly 25 seconds left to go in the first half, St. Pat's will stay with the ball. You might want to hold for a final shot. You would hate for the Blue Jays to get within two. Or even give them a 2-for-1 chance if they played it right. It's stolen by Kralik. Here go the Blue Jays. Sam Haas pushing the tempo on the left wing. Picked up his dribble a little early. He finds Schwer. Schwer, top of the key, working with his left hand. In the near left corner, it goes over to Bailey. Bailey spinning double team, finds Schwartz for the kick out. Step back three, covered well. Inside it goes. Air ball opportunity by Dinslage. So St. Pat's will head to the locker room, up 20-15, but not before the Blue Jays of Guardian Angels Central Catholic put up a fight to get their 10-point deficit down to just 5. So we will take a 10-minute break before we come back with a halftime recap and have second half action from this Class D1 quarterfinal here at the NSAA Boys State Basketball Championships. You're listening to High School Hoops on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
The good sports at Bison don't just manufacture sports equipment. Our employees watch, play, coach, and support student athletes at all levels. We're proud sponsors of the NSAA and big fans of the state basketball tournaments. Good luck to all the teams and welcome to Lincoln. If your team needs new basketball, volleyball, soccer, or other sports equipment, visit www.bisonink.com or call 800-247-7668. Or pick up a basketball hoop for your driveway at Nebraska Sports or Shields.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12, like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
The Coach's Pep Talk. Done well, it creates strong team unity, improves motivation, and attitude. So when Platte Valley Equipment says they're here to help you succeed, you'll have their 100% support to help you handle any task with their John Deere equipment that gets the job done every time. And with low monthly payments, well, that should be some serious motivation to visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com. Proud sponsor of the 2024 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Nebraska Corn Board is expanding access to higher blends of ethanol across the United States, including in California. The Nebraska Corn Board is partnered with Pearson Fuels, who is the largest and fastest growing distributor of E85 in the state of California. In 2023, California sold 120 million gallons of E85, an increase of 55% since 2021. The Nebraska Corn Board, enhancing demand, adding value, ensuring sustainability.
As the chief buffet officer here at Pizza Ranch, I get all kinds of buffet questions. Here's one from Cole.
Is there a real cactus in your cactus bread?
Great question, Cole. No, there is no cactus in our cactus bread, just sweet cinnamony streusel. It's on our buffet every day, along with pizza, chicken, ice cream, and all your other favorites. Even better, at least for your parents, kids eat free on Tuesday nights. And don't worry, Cole, there's no coal in our coleslaw either.
Pizza Ranch, everyone's favorite buffet.
If you have a fence, patio, or landscaping project to complete this spring, Sunbelt Rentals is here to help with augers and auger drives in various sizes, plus electric concrete mixers. For tree trimming projects, they have a great selection of chainsaws, pole saws, and hedge trimmers, along with a towable lift or ladder to get you where you need to be. Sunbelt Rentals has everything you need to make your spring projects easy. Sunbelt Rentals, online at sunbeltrentals.com.
When it comes to joining the Nebraska Army National Guard, you've heard it all before. College, healthcare, signing bonus. But joining is so much more than that. It's setting yourself up for a new and better chapter of your life. I'm Staff Sergeant Paul White, and because of the Nebraska Army National Guard, I'm in control of my career. And when the workday ends, I get to come home to my family. Write your next chapter by joining the Nebraska Army National Guard. For more information, schedule a meeting with me, Staff Sergeant Paul White at nationalguard.com.
Hey guys, it's Bill Bush. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty has opened a new location in Pender, Nebraska, in addition to their office in Lincoln. The real estate world can be confusing, so why wouldn't you want an expert helping you every step of the way? If you're looking to buy or sell farmland in Nebraska, Kansas, or Iowa, give Ethan Sorensen a call today at 402-380-0432 or visit them online at nextagrealestate.com. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty with locations in Lincoln and now Pender, Nebraska.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
High school basketball fans, take a trip over to the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame while you're in town for state hoops. Admission is free, and it's a great way to learn about some of the greatest athletes and teams to come out of the state, from recently to over 100 years ago in all sports. Learn more about names like Gale Sayers, Johnny Rogers, Bob Gibson, Tom Osborne, and more. Open Wednesday through Friday from 1 to 4 p.m. It's the Nebraska High School Sports Hall of Fame, just north of Haymarket Park at 500 Charleston Street.
Come see the exciting career opportunities in the world of large ag. Acres, your Nebraska John Deere dealer, is hosting a career fair during our 2024 Ag and Turf Expo. Learn about career opportunities in service, sales, parts, and precision ag, as well as other roles in Acres business support team. Join us at the Sandhills Global Event Center March 6th and 7th or Fauner Park March 21st and 22nd. Go to acres.com/expo24 for details.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career, or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
The good sports at Bison don't just manufacture sports equipment. Our employees watch, play, coach, and support student athletes at all levels. We're proud sponsors of the NSAA and big fans of the state basketball tournaments. Good luck to all the teams and welcome to Lincoln. If your team needs new basketball, volleyball, soccer, or other sports equipment, visit www.bisoninc.com or call 800-247-7668. Or pick up a basketball hoop for your driveway at Nebraska Sports or Shields.
High School Hoops is back on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This matchup we have here is part of the NSAA Boys State Quarterfinals, Class D1, between the number 1 seeded North Platte St. Pat's Irish and the 8 seeded Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays. Joshua with the call here on the ticket. The score we have heading into the second half, it's a 20-15 lead for the Irish over the Blue Jays. Leading scorer in the first half was Brecken Erickson for the Irish, had 11 points. But what he's doing really well is they know how to use Erickson. Not only has he converted an opportunity from deep, hitting a 3, but they love to get him in high post action and just honestly let him work on his own. With Erickson standing 6'4", at that forward spot, he has that edge. He probably has the best body to be a very good two-way player, right? He's very good with jump stops, very smart with how he moves with the ball, which makes him really tough to gauge what he's going to do. As for the Blue Jays, it's been the Connor Kralik show. Now, he may only have 6 points and a steal and 2 rebounds to show for it, but what he's done in terms of creating offense for the Blue Jays, it's been a world of difference. Kralik's length on the defensive end allows him to get into the passing lanes, intercept a lot of passes, right? But then his length also allows him to move quick and get into transition. He's done a good job of finding teammates, working in the lane, working the paint, his mid-range game. He's created attempts there, which by him taking so many attempts has really opened up the floor for his teammates. And that's kind of where the scoring picked up later on in the first half. You had Joe Schwer hitting a 3. Miles Dinslage was beginning to convert from inside. Sam Haas was getting going as well in the first quarter. So if the Irish can take away Connor Kralik, then they can start to lock in on the rest of the team. Guys like Sam Haas, guys like Miles Dinslage. Now, if you could stop Brecken Erickson for the Irish, you can beat this team if you're the Blue Jays. That's the big question mark. Will they be able to do that? With the time resets on the game clock, 8 minutes is up there, and the third quarter of play is underway. The Blue Jays are now going left to right. The Irish are going right to left. Blue Jays in their blue uniforms with sky blue going down the side of their shorts and jerseys, as that one was nearly stolen by Winder. Kick back out to Sam Haas. Over to Dinslage. Wow. Triangle passing going. A triangle display of passing finds Sam Haas in the near right corner for 3. 20-18 with 7.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Here's Winder. Top of the key over to Tickle. Tickle over to Trushinsky. Throws that one into double coverage and nearly taken away. A jump ball is called, but the possession arrow favors the Irish, who are in their white jerseys with green on top of their jerseys and on the bottom of their jerseys with green letters and numbers outlined with gold. That one inbounded to Winder, nearly taken away by Kralik. Trushinsky inside to Erickson. Erickson, jab step, far left corner. Trushinsky back out to Winder. Winder winds it around the arc, finds Tickle. Tickle throws that one up in front of the rim. No good. Nearly got caught between the backboard and the rim. Rebounded by Dinslage. 6:56 left to go here in the third quarter. 20-18 is the score. Blue Jays trail just by 2. Here's Sam Haas. Thought about going right, put the brakes on, goes back left. Circling around, finds Dinslage. Dribble handoff over to Bryce Bailey. 3-point opportunity for Kralik. No good. Fighting for the rebound is Erickson, and he does so by collecting it. Erickson nearly fell down, keeps his dribble somehow. Trushinsky thought about a 3, and he'll back it up and slow the pace down. Tickle, top of the key over to Winder. Trushinsky on the near left wing. Inside over to Erickson. Beautiful feed by Tickle. Erickson spinning around. He has 4 Blue Jays around him, throwing elbows to create space. Nearly turned over, and Trushinsky has to go on the ground to collect it. And a foul is called against the Blue Jays. Cody Haas called for the foul. First team foul of the third quarter. And a turnover by St. Pat's. As Trushinsky stepped out of bounds, so the Blue Jays with a chance to go down the floor and tie it. 6:09 left to go here in the third, as there's a foul against Logan Winder. So this one, I wouldn't say it's getting chippy because the emotions aren't getting out of control, but just a lot of fouls being called. There were 7 fouls combined called in the first quarter. 4 on the Blue Jays, 3 on St. Pat's. That one heaved up into traffic, snagged out of the air by Kralik. Kralik with a chance to tie, pops, mid-range. That one's off. Offensive rebound by Dinslage. Dinslage throws that one up. Tie ball game, 20 apiece. 5:53 to go in the third quarter. Folks, we've got a ball game. Here's Brecken Erickson driving hard, going down with his right shoulder. Draws that foul against Dinslage. It should stand. Yes, it does. That's his second personal foul. 6 points for the big guy. Inbounds pass, no good. Rebounded by Miles as well. Miles is staying busy here in this third quarter. Here's Sam Haas, nearly picked up his plant foot. Hustling for the ball is Tickle, and it's over the back. Connor Kralik does not agree. So Sam Haas started to lose his plant foot. Threw that one back. It was not deflected on the play. So St. Pat's gets the ball in positive territory. Trushinsky over to Winder. Back out to Trushinsky on the left wing. On the near side, here's Winder, and he has just not found his stroke from 3 at all today. He's confident shooting it, there's no doubt, but has yet to find his groove. Cody Haas called for his second personal foul. Inbounds under the basket on the left side. Here's another three-point opportunity, but it's actually good for 2. Logan Winder's foot was on the line, but for him, you just want to see the ball go through the hoop. That's got to be a confidence booster. With 5:12 left to go here in the third quarter, it's a 22-20 lead for North Platte St. Pat's. Inside, feed over to Cody Haas. What a finish. Draws the contact. He previously just had 2 fouls to his name. Make that an and one, looking to convert the and one. Joe Schweer checking in for the Blue Jays. Free throw attempt. Clanks off the rim, but eventually goes down. So it's a 23-22 lead for Guardian Angels Central Catholic over the North Platte St. Pat's Irish. Here's Winder. Top of the key over to Tickle. Trushinsky on that deep right wing on the left side. Winder, top of the key over to Trushinsky. Looks inside, there's Erickson. Had to put his shoulder down and draws yet another foul. Seems like every time Erickson touches the ball, foul's going to be called. Cody Haas just picked up his 3rd foul. All 3 have come in this quarter. I think Cody Haas should stop guarding Brecken Erickson, because if you can't lay off the fouls, you got to be careful. Winder, far left corner. Hyrigs, 3-point attempt, no good. And Erickson with the offensive rebound and puts that one through. 24-23, 4.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Here's Sam Haas, defended by Hyrigs. Kicks it out over to Bailey. Bailey dribbling right from the left wing on the right side. And throws that off-balance shot up, and it's good. Bryce Bailey with his first points of the quarter. 25-24. The Blue Jays lead the Irish. Winder out over to Hyrigs. Hyrigs near left corner, top of the key, Tickle. Over to Winder. Back out to the top of the key, over to Hyrigs. Hyrigs. I thought about going through the middle. Winder pull up from 3. That one clanks off the rim. Doesn't go anywhere. So this one will stay with the Irish. As the Blue Jays deflected this one out of play. Inbounded underneath the hoop on the left side. Hyrigs out to Winder. Over to Tickle. Finds a cutting Hyrigs. Past the college 3-point line here at Pinnacle Bank Arena. Hyrigs jump stop. Didn't like the look. Tickle back to Hyrigs. Back out to Tickle. Winder over the Huskers. H. Hyrigs pops. Another 3-point attempt here from Winder. And a foul on the rebound against St. Pat's. And this one called against Simon Romanowski. Third team foul. And if you're Logan Winder, you really might want to consider maybe taking less of those shots. Get the guys who are rolling involved because you don't want someone cold keep shooting threes. Shot missed. Here's Romanowski. Romanowski on the fast break. Throws that one up. And he will head to the stripe to shoot 2. This one against Connor Kralik. Jesse Steffen. So Jesse Steffen picks up his first foul. Free throw attempt, no good. The first one by Romanowski. Trey Fermansky checking in for the Irish, as well as Sam Trushinsky. Sam Haas out for the Blue Jays. Second attempt up, no good. So 0 for 2 at the line there with a chance to get the lead back for St. Pat's. And they trail 25-24 to the Blue Jays. Here's Kralik. Kralik driving with his left hand. Finds a cutting Bailey. Bailey with an acrobatic shot attempt. No good. Rebounded by Troshinsky. Troshinsky taking it himself. Over the Fiendbo logo here. Quick pass to Hyrigs off the hands of Erickson. Ben Hyrigs for 3. And St. Pat's gets their lead back 27-25 with 2:44 left to go here in the third quarter. Here's Kralik spinning in the paint. Cutting from behind is Steffen. Off the near side of the rim. No good. And it's a jump ball. Possession stays with the Blue Jays. And a nice job of Bryce Bailey just going and trying to rip that ball free from the hands of the Irish. And it ends up working the same way. I mean, the jump ball favored the Blue Jays. So here they are, inbounding it on the right side under their own basket. Chase Smith checks in. Gets a touch. Over to Jesse Steffen. Inside. Dislodge back out to Schwer. No good. Rebounded by Erickson. Double teamed in the corner. Finds his teammate Troshinsky. Keeps that one up the court. Over to Fermansky. Troshinsky. Erickson. Pump fake. Beautiful feed. Inside to Romanowski. Breckin Erickson's scoring has been just as good as his passing today. The big guys can ball handle and pass. Foul against Sam Troshinsky. 1:55 left to go here in the third quarter. Logan Winder back in for the Irish. Sutton Tickle back in. Here's Jesse Steffen. Steffen over to Dinslage. Driving it with his right hand. Spinning, turning, fading. Sure. Back out to Smith. Dinslage near right corner for 3. Air ball. Winder missed a chance at the offensive rebound. And a foul on the block attempt here will go against Logan Winder. So shooting 2 is Chase Smith for the Blue Jays. 1:35 left to go here in the third quarter. 25 points for Guardian Angels Central Catholic, 29 for St. Pat's. So that first free throw attempt is no good, so St. Pat's catches a quick break there. Resilience the story in this one. Plenty of lead changes. St. Pat's led 20-10 at one point. Over the court it goes. Winder over to Hyrigs. Hyrigs thought about Brecken Erickson, who cut back outside and does so. Erickson back out to Hyrigs in the corner for three. And the ball deflects off of Chase Smith. Interesting play by Simon Romanowski to just go over and kind of throw the ball off of him. Human decoys are a thing in basketball, folks. So St. Pat's keeps the ball. 1:16 to go here in the third quarter. Inbound over to Erickson. Hyrigs out to Winder. Over to Troshinsky on that right wing. Post entrance, low post entrance to Erickson, who's triple teamed. No surprise there. Troshinsky for three. Elation from Troshinsky as he pumps his fists and flexes on the Blue Jays. 53 seconds to go here. Jump stop, no charge called. It's actually a blocking foul against Troshinsky. So shooting two is Connor Kralik. So that's the 15th foul against St. Pat's. 49.8 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Here's Kralik, couple of dribbles. First free throw is good. Tickle back in for St. Pat's. Set to check in is Bryce Bailey for the Blue Jays. Second free throw is good. Bailey's in. Kralik's out. 49.8 seconds left in the third. 32-28 lead for St. Pat's. Here's Hyrigs bringing this ball up with pace. Finds Tickle. Over to Erickson on the right wing. Cross-court pass over to Winder. Driving inside. As the primary ball handler, it's really up to him to find the open man. Hyrigs out to Erickson. Erickson with a shoulder nudge on his defender. Winder to Hyrigs. Hyrigs, 21 seconds and counting. Has that one blocked. And it's kept in play. Two players on the ground. That's Romanowski for St. Pat's. Extra effort for the Blue Jays coming from Bryce Bailey. And ball sticks with the Irish. Inbounding it is Hyrigs underneath the basket. 17.2 seconds to go. Now one lobbed up to Erickson, who's had to deal with a lot of contact today. Stolen away by Chase Smith. Chase Smith with 10 seconds and counting for the Blue Jays offense. Here's Dinslage. Back out to Schwer. Over to Smith. Smith with 4 seconds and counting. 3 seconds and counting. Inside it goes. Taken away in deflection in St. Pat's. We'll head to the final 8 minutes of play. Up 4, leading 32-28 on the Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays. You're listening to High School Hoops on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Score big this month at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln and rule the terrain on a Segway Fugelman UT10X. Now is your chance to get into a side-by-side for only $12,000 out the door. That's right, just $12,000. And this bad boy stacks up to all the other name brands. Plus, you get Segway's signature smart commanding system featuring airlock, drive settings, safety alerts, and more. Hurry in now. Elway Power Sports only has 2 left at this blowout price. Swing by their new 27th and I-80 location or shop their inventory at elwaypslincoln.com.
Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends. That's the greatest compliment we can receive. If you've been in an accident, we'll get you back in your vehicle as quickly as possible. Our technicians care about you and your family and repair your vehicle to factory standards. We handle your claim from start to finish and provide a free loaner car. Stop by for a free estimate. Eustace Body Shop, just south of 88th and Highway 2.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Eight minutes to decide who will be headed to the Class D1 state semifinal. As the fourth quarter started off with an air ball by Connor Kralik, rebounded by Ben Herrigs. Josh Lowe here on the call on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. The North Platte St. Pat's Irish lead the Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays 32-28. as both teams each have a miss to start the fourth quarter of play. That one rebounded by Bryce Bailey. Here's Sam Haas. Sam Haas on the left wing. Blue Jays still going left to right. Irish going right to left. Bailey driving on Winder. Nearly walked. He took a few extra dribbles and then is just knocked down. It's a jump ball favoring the Irish. So with 7-12, St. Pat's will take over. A lot of fouls occurring here today. Game high score, Brecken Erickson, 13 points of the team's 32. Here's Winder driving, pops in the mid lane, no good. Rebounded by Kralik. Kralik working quickly, trying to get up the court, not wanting to waste any time. Nearly put his defender on skates. Cody Haas in the far right corner throws that one off the feet of Jackson Roberts, and the clock stops at 6:45. So the winner of this one will play tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the Bob Devaney Sports Center. We'll take on the winner of the 4-seeded Ainsworth Bulldogs and the 5-seeded Dundee County Stratton Tigers. Those two teams face off directly or immediately after this one. Connor Kralik headed to the line. Foul was called against Sutton Tickle. First free throw is good. 32-29. Clock at 6:39. Second free throw attempt. Knocked it down. So St. Pat's, you don't want to play conservatively. You still want to play that aggressive play style because that's what's gotten you to this lead at this point. But you do have to be careful because the Blue Jays, they've shown they can strike at any moment. Here's Hyrigs. Top of the key, thought about going right. Backs it out with his left. Here's Tickle. Back out to Hyrigs. On top. They're going with a two-man post action. So the closer they get, they squeeze Erickson and Roberts on either side of the post. And neither look has been there. Hyrigs, defended on that far sideline, crosses it over to Winder. Winder with a jump pass over to Hyrigs in the near left corner. Finds Roberts in the face of two defenders. That one was covered heavily and has that one rebounded by Dinslash. Here's Kralik, defended by Roberts. Kralik fouled on the play. That one should go against Roberts. It'll be an inbounds play underneath the basket. And it is against Jackson Roberts. That is his fourth personal foul. 5:49 left to go here in the fourth. Hyrigs nearly took that one away from Sam Haas on the rebound, but Haas was able to get it on a bounce. There's Bryce Bailey. Bailey, far right corner over to Kralik. Inside it goes to Dinslash. Fading, hooking, no good. Rebounded by Erickson. Hyrigs, who has 7 points today, brings this one up over to Tickle. Finds Winder on the right elbow. Heaves that one up. No good. And Romanowski nearly tried to save it and jumps on the media table. Would have been an acrobatic save if he could complete it. But he's been like the Energizer Bunny today. Jumping over scores tables, running near cameramen, diving on the court for jump balls. It's those extra effort plays that can get you closer to a state championship. So 60-second timeout called by St. Pat's. So we'll take a 60-second timeout here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Haas bringing it across the timeline. 5:05 left to go here in the fourth. 32-30 lead here for St. Pat's over Guardian Angels Central Catholic. Kralik and one. Count it. Knifing his way through the lane, spinning around defenders, and finishing that shot with true beauty and grace. Tie game, 32 apiece for the lead. Yes! And with under 5 minutes to go, 4:58 exactly, Guardian Angels Central Catholic leads North Platte St. Pat's 33-32. Here's High-Riggs. High-Riggs looks left, goes right, over to Tickle. Tickle, defended by Cody Haas. Erickson, defended by Haas and Dinslage. Winder around the arc to High-Riggs. High-Riggs had Romanowski for a moment. Tickle top of the key, over to Winder. Winder right at that center logo of the Huskers. Over to High-Riggs, back out to Winder. Winder. They're really having trouble finding the entrance moves to Erickson as the post is being defended very well right now. As a foul is called here against the Blue Jays. Miles Dinslage picks up the foul. Blue Jay faithful do not like that one. St. Pat's will take it. As you're down one with a trip to the state semifinals on the line, you will take anything that you can get. Out to three, wide open for Winder! It took him a while to get going, but he finally found that three-pointer he so desperately wanted, and it couldn't have come at a more crucial time. 35-33, St. Pat's leads the Blue Jays. 4:04 left to go here in the fourth. Spinning, Dinslage inside the paint. Nearly drew a foul. No good. Offensive rebound by Kralik. Kralik out for three. Yes! Energy inside Pinnacle Bank Arena as Kralik looks to the sky, praising the basketball gods to see that one go through. 3:38 left to go here in the fourth quarter. 36-35 lead here for Guardian Angels Central Catholic. Here's Tickle. Cross-court pass over to Winder. Sidestep three. Air ball attempt. And it's rebounded by Dinslage. He's double-teamed. Has to get this one out fast. Gets it to Bailey. And a timeout called by the Blue Jays. This one is just getting even more excited. We'll take a 60-second timeout as the final 3 minutes and 20 seconds are set to be even better than what's already been happening. 36-35 lead for the Blue Jays over the Irish. You're listening to High School Hoops on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Here you go. Coffee's on me and my new BFF. I thought I was your best friend forever. BFF like best financial friend at Members Own Credit Union. Right now, they're offering $100 when you consolidate or transfer a loan or an existing credit card balance and meet requirements. Plus, you get great rates and free advice from a financial partner that will put you first. That sounds like a match made in heaven. Members Own Credit Union is the type of bestie you can count on. Get started today at memberzonecu.org/BFF. Limitations may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Nebraska Corn Board is expanding access to higher blends of ethanol across the United States, including in California. The Nebraska Corn Board is partnered with Pearson Fuels, who is the largest and fastest growing distributor of E85 in the state of California. In 2023, California sold 120 million gallons of E85, an increase of 55% since 2021. The Nebraska Corn Board, enhancing demand, adding value, ensuring sustainability.
A tightly wound matchup here as the Blue Jays now lead the Irish 36-35 in this boys class D1 state quarterfinal. working his guardian angel Central Catholic with the ball. Sam Haas on the near right wing draws a foul against Sam Troshinsky. Clock stops at 3:01. And the most recent state championship for the Blue Jays was Class D1 back in 2011. Their last appearance in the state title game was in 2017. So it's been a minute. Whereas, St. Pat's looking for their third consecutive trip to the state championship. It'd take a couple wins, and it would take a very victorious final 3 minutes as Connor Kralik will head to the stripe to shoot 2. As this one is called against St. Pat's. It's a shooting foul. This one goes against Brecken Erickson. And Connor Kralik, what he's done so well is he gets to the three-point line. He sees exactly where he wants to go. Takes about 2 dribbles, 2 steps, and he finds his way to knife his way through the defense, draw a bit of contact, but create a good shot opportunity. Enough to where every time he gets fouled and throws up a shot, he's actually got a good shot and an and one opportunity. 37-35 lead for Guardian Angels Central Catholic. Looking to pick up win number 14 on the year. Converts 2 for 2 at the line. It is a 38-35 lead for the Blue Jays. 2:15 counting. You can feel the pressure on St. Pat's to get it done. Here's Winder. Winder on the near side over to Hyriggs. Hyriggs with his right hand, top of the key. Over to Tickle, back over to Winder. Winder driving in the far left corner. Finds Jackson Roberts down low and draws a foul. Joe Schwer picks up his 3rd personal foul. So Roberts will head to the free throw line. First shot up, no good. That would have been a crucial one. Roberts has not scored today. Even just one free throw right here is so meaningful at this moment. Gets that one to go. He got one to go, and that's what counts right now. Bryce Bailey set to bring this one up. Full court press here. Sutton Tickle on him. Bailey picks up his dribble. That one pride free. There's Tickle. He's got a chance at a breakaway layup. Oh, and a foul's called. And Sutton Tickle just took that one away from Bryce Bailey. And Bailey had to come from behind and fouled him in the shooting motion. Tickle with a chance to tie this one up with his team trailing 38-36 with 2:25 left to go here in the final quarter of play. First free throw attempt, no good. Brecken Erickson, Ben Hyriggs assuring Sutton that that's okay. Just make this next one. Well, the pressure's on here. And he converts under much pressure there. 38-37, 2:24 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bringing it up is Kralik. Kralik finds Sam Haas. Haas, 2 defenders on him, gets it out to Kralik in an ISO situation. Puts moves on Tickle. Driving to the hoop. No good. Offensive rebound by Dinslash. Can't get that one to go. And there's a foul against the Blue Jays. That goes against Joe Schwer. That's his 2nd personal foul. Into the near left corner, this one goes. Tickle, back outside over to Hyriggs. 1:55 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Into the right corner, goes over to Erickson. Far left corner to Erickson. Back out to Erickson on the right wing. 2 defenders in his face. This one jarred loose. Players on the ground, jump ball, arrow. Favors the Blue Jays, and on a jump ball, they will go to the Blue Jays. So 38-37. Blue Jays lead the Irish. Guardian Angels Central Catholic with the ball. Inbounded over to Bailey. Bailey has had a very hard time dribbling under pressure. Sam Haas moves on Hyriggs, nearly puts him on the ground. And down goes Haas. And a foul is called against Hyriggs, but Sam Haas did sort of fall on his own. So the Blue Jays are now in the bonus. This is the 5th foul against St. Pat's. And that is an interesting call. Hyriggs standing next to Haas, clapping a little bit, talking, trying to distract Haas as much as he can. Haas misses the first free throw. 1:33 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Blue Jays up 38-37 on the Irish. St. Pat's looking for their 3rd straight trip to the state title game. Second free throw is good here for Sam Haas. Here's Hyriggs with his team down 2. 90 seconds to go. Here's Winder. Winder pretty far out, finds Hyriggs, popping out his tickle. And a timeout called here by St. Pat's. It is a full timeout, so we'll take a quick 60-second break here. You're listening to High School Hoops on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The good sports at Bison don't just manufacture sports equipment. Our employees watch, play, coach, and support student athletes at all levels. We're proud sponsors of the NSAA and big fans of the state basketball tournaments. Good luck to all the teams and welcome to Lincoln. If your team needs new basketball, volleyball, soccer, or other sports equipment, visit www.bisonink.com or call 800-247-7668. Or pick up a basketball hoop for your driveway at Nebraska Sports or Shields.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it in all 12, like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
1:22 left here in the 4th quarter. Guardian Angels Central Catholic leads North Platte St. Pat's here in this boys D1 state quarterfinal. 39-37 the score in favor of the Blue Jays. Brecken Erickson driving inside the paint, has that one knocked loose. Another jump ball on the ground favors St. Pat's. And William O'Malley, head coach for the Irish, is just begging for a foul, as there have been a plethora of jump balls today. This one will be inbounded by Hyriggs. Tosses this one over to Jackson Roberts. No good. Rebounded by Kralik. Connor Kralik, who nearly lost his own dribble. Brecken Erickson almost poked that one free. And a foul eventually committed by Ben Hyriggs. Less than a minute to go here. 59 seconds and counting. Kralik will shoot 2 free throws here, as they're in the bonus. The Blue Jays are in the bonus. First free throw here. And that one's short. Second free throw. Good. So it is a 3-point game. Irish got to go quickly. Do you shoot the 3 or do you get a good look inside? Brecken Erickson with the ball on the deep right wing, top of the key. Winder over to Hyriggs. Hyriggs looks left over to Erickson. Erickson, he wants Winder to set a screen to his left. He gets it. Now he's double teamed. Wants Winder to pop. Erickson, double team, finds Winder. Hyriggs, 3-point attempt. No good. Offensive rebound by Erickson. And his putback can't go. Another offensive rebound. This one's on the ground. It's waved off. And that would have given Erickson a chance to tie it at the line, but instead, the foul on the ground means he will shoot 2 free throws. So he gets 2 free throws after 2 offensive rebounds. 40-37, the Blue Jays lead the Irish. Now it's 40-38, the Blue Jays lead the Irish. Second free throw attempt. Off the front of the rim. And there's no shot clock. So a foul here. Blue Jays will go shoot 2 to try to ice the game. Wow. Can the 1 seed go down? Can the Blue Jays hold on in the final 26.7 seconds? 40-38 is the score. Miles Dinslage with a chance to close it. He goes 2 for 2 here. It is likely. First free throw, no good. Second free throw attempt with 26.7 seconds to go. No good. St. Pat's rebounds. Romanowski. Here goes Hyriggs. Hyriggs pushing tempo to try catch the Blue Jays lacking. Can they get a good look from inside? The runner, no good off the back of the iron. Erickson offensive rebound. Tie game, 40-all. 13 seconds and counting. Here's Bailey, and the Blue Jays will call a timeout with 9.9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So Miles Dinslage, we'll keep it here for this 60-second timeout just to recap what happened. So Dinslage misses 2 free throws with a chance to ice the game. It's rebounded by Romanowski. He kicks it up to the point guard, Ben Hyriggs, who just raced down the court. His runner was no good. And who else was there to collect the offensive rebound and put it home? Brecken Erickson. Who else? So the Blue Jays get it up. They'll have a chance with 9.9 seconds. Hit a buzzer beater possibly. Do you go quick or do you wait or do you waste a little bit of clock? Now, it is a tie game. So it's a low risk, high reward. You could shoot a 2. You could shoot a mid-range, a layup. You could take a 3. You control your own destiny at this point. How you want to approach that final shot. Right now, with the way the Blue Jays have been playing, I say you drive it. Because St. Pat's in the second half has not looked good defending Connor Kralik inside. His length, his speed, and his elusiveness around the defense has just made it really difficult to put a body in front of. Here they go, inbounding it. Kralik, not to take it. Here's Bryce Bailey. 8 seconds and counting. Bailey, top of the key, picks up his dribble. Inside it goes to Dinslage. Turning, facing, throws it up, and it's good! Blue Jays win! Blue Jays win! Blue Jays win! And the number 1 seed, North Platte St. Pat's Irish, go down to the Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays. Miles Dinslage gets it done. Whoa! And if that didn't brighten up your morning at 9 o'clock on a Thursday morning, I don't know what will. But the Blue Jays complete the upset, and they will play in the state semifinals tomorrow at the Bob Devaney Sports Center, also at 9 a.m., to take on the winner of Ainsworth and Dunny County Stratton. Oh, my goodness. St. Pat's is stunned. The crowd behind me for the Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays, I think they're stunned too. But my goodness, what a way to start out the state quarterfinals for the boys tournament today. We'll take a short break, recap the action, and then send it over to Nick Sainer for the Ainsworth Dundee County Stratton game. Again, your final. The Blue Jays take down the Irish 42-40 here in this Class D1 boys quarterfinal. You're listening to High School Hoops on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
The Coach's Pep Talk. Done well, it creates strong team unity, improves motivation, and attitude. So when Platte Valley Equipment says they're here to help you succeed, you'll have their 100% support to help you handle any task with their John Deere equipment that gets the job done every time. And with low monthly payments, well, that should be some serious motivation to visit PlatteValleyEquipment.com. Proud sponsor of the 2024 NSAA Boys and Girls High School State Basketball Tournament.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
(42-40), your final from the first quarterfinal for Class D1 in the Boys State Championships here at Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska. Josh Lill here to wrap this one up. It was the 8 seed Guardian Angels Central Catholic Blue Jays pulling off the major upset against the North Platte St. Pat's Irish on a buzzer beater by Miles Dinslage. And you know what? The Blue Jays kept fighting, but the main effort came from Connor Kralik, who had 19 points this morning. It was tough to combat the double-double that the Irish's Brecken Erickson had. He had 16 points and 10 rebounds. But at the end of the day, the Blue Jays never folded. They trailed by 10 early in this one. That was the most they ever trailed by, and then they just kept cutting the deficit continuously. And you know what? Brian Mendlick stuck to his philosophy. He didn't resort to chucking up threes, just hoping that the ball would go in. He kept driving it at the rack, drawing fouls against St. Pat's, and just allowing his team to play within themselves and not change who they were and who their philosophy really revolves around. So, up next, again, just to recap, Guardian Angels Central Catholic will play tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. They'll take on the winner of the 4-seeded Ainsworth Bulldogs and the Dundee County Stratton Tigers, who are set to tip off here at 10:45. Nick Sainert will take you the rest of the way. I'll actually be back for the 7:45 p.m. game tonight. Again, I've been Josh Lill with you on the call. Thank you again for tuning in to High School Hoops this morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Stay tuned for more basketball the rest of the day.
A team succeeds when they work together. Banking's no different. At UBT, we're in your corner for every financial move you want to make. Your money's backed by a roster of experts who put in the work to know you and your community. So whether you're opening a savings account, buying a home, or planning your future, you always know who to turn to. Working together toward your financial goals. That's a win in our playbook. Union Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes